friends, how are we doing? Welcome back. As you can see, we've played a few games this season, and after 6 games, we have 13 points. Later on, Aldershot Town to play, but of course, you want to know how we've got to this position, right? Of course you do. Let's tell you. So in terms of the business then, we brought in 3 more players to add to the squad. A squad that has had its wage budget reduced again. So we are now spending 1,000 over. They reduced it again by 400 or 500 quid. Why? Why are we doing this? If you compare this to the other teams in the division, something we can now do on the team details screen, not only are we having a lot of possession viewers, we are having, in terms of our salary per annum, even every year, basically, yearly salary, the top earners, top spenders, Bradford City on 2.1 million, Stevenage are on 1.19, and then a few of the other sides very, very close to them indeed. Quite a few teams, though, over 1 million. I think you'll agree, basically because it's a fact. Right, if we go down, though, no, not 19th, 20th, no. There we are. Finally, you can't quite see it. I'll just move my camera briefly so you can see what we're looking at here. So that is where we stand in terms of the size then. 219,000, 12,000 less than anybody else, and a significant amount less than most of the sides in this division. It's ridiculous is what it is, viewers. There's no other way to put it. We are on a shoestring budget. Now, of course, for me, the dream is to upset those odds. I've done it on Football Manager before, and I'm looking to do it again this season. And team-wise, we've been playing really well. We'll talk about the strikers in just a moment. But I mentioned we brought in a couple of names then. Let's run you through those people. Larry Hone, a player that we had on trial. You may well remember the name. We've actually decided to sign him now. It doesn't quite have the work rate for the system that I'm deploying, but does have the dribbling, first touch, acceleration, pace of a player that I would want at this level, really. I don't think he's going to be a regular starter for me. He's played a couple of games so far off the bench, 6.65, pretty average, but has got a decent pedigree. You know, he's played at Maidenhead at a variety of levels, so I think he'll do a decent job as sort of a backup winger for us here at Thames. The next one is Brendan Cornwell. Now, Brendan Cornwell is a really interesting player because he could potentially be a goalkeeper that I'm prepared to start and have done in recent games as well. Yeah, as I say, pretty decent. Lacks the agility, lacks the balance, lacks all the physical attributes really other than jumping reach, but does have some really good goalkeeping attributes, right? The aerial reach, command of area, which I do value quite highly, reflexes, they're all decent enough, right? He's going to be a solid level. Burton Albion is where he started. He's been around a little bit. So far, 2 games, 3 conceded, but 1 clean sheet in there. Not 1 clean sheet in there? I'm convinced there's a clean sheet. Oh, it wasn't in the league. It was in a cup game. That'll be why. But yeah, I think a decent backup goalkeeper on £180 a week. It's a bit of a bargain, really. On wages, it should be said that 240 quid for Larry Hone. So again, not too bad. And finally, and this is probably the one I'm most excited about, Derby County have let me have Gerald Bowler. Now, I won't play him as a central midfielder. You can already see he's not amazing, but he's pretty good, physically pretty strong. Well, not literally, but in terms of he's got decent attributes, 10s and 12s. Mentally, technically, he's good enough. Do you know what I mean? And at this level, he's one of our better players. The important thing for us is we're giving him £60 a week, which is barely anything. So we're very happy with that. 6 appearances so far at 6.45. It doesn't seem that impressive, but you don't really care. When you look at the fixtures we've had, we had a really good run of friendlies. I let things round off against Chertsey because it was a little bit of an easier game. We won that one 4-2. Took the momentum into the Brackley game, 3-2 win, and then we were on what I'm going to describe as the slide, although we were without a key man. Philip Olkanainen was unavailable for those games. He was away on international duty. We're in a weird world right now where he is so bang in form, refusing to sign a contract, has 5 goals in 3 games. His form for us is absolutely outrageous. Just got another hat-trick against North Ferriby in the Builder Base Trophy, a trophy that I would love to win one day. And yeah, you can see our form after those defeats and draws was really, really good. Southport, Burton Albion beaten 3-2, Dagenham and Redbridge beaten 3-1. Some household names of football at this point, right? Really doing well. And that brings us to Aldershot today then. As I say, we are doing really rather well, and Philip is a key part. Ollie Kanainen, I think, or Alkanainen, I don't know. It's odd. Philip, just Philip Ollie is what I should call him. His current ability star rating is going up because his form is so good, and he's not the only one. It should be said in terms of goal scoring so far this season. Manny Taundry came in out of nowhere. Of course, has the similar pace to Philip. So made sense. We played him in a couple of games, and again, his form pretty good so far. 5 goals this season, playing in a number of different roles. Had him play at left wing at one point. It was decent through the middle as well, and we're looking relatively strong, you know. It's not too bad. We've got a suspension today. Dino Leddy isn't going to be able to feature, so Ollie Coker is going to come in at centre back. So that's a little bit of a frustration because Leddy's been good for us this year. But setting up in the system that we talked about, that gegenpress style, trying to force teams to play the way we want to play, playing positively, looking to score goals, and so far it's working pretty well, and already some partnerships developing too. I just noticed that Sam Heel can come back in. He has already got a bit of a relationship with Buckingham, who I'm really enjoying as well. Like the fact he's got really poor technicals, that crossing, dribbling, first touch. Ordinarily I would avoid a player like this, but his physicals are so well rounded. He's got good work rate, and so far that's doing the business for us. 1 goal, 3 assists. Like, he's doing, as I say, exactly what we'd want him to do, and so far this season it's going quite well. A lot of rotation being used as well. We're using a number of players in different areas. Of course, this was the side that played the cup game, so we'll just get it fit and ready for this upcoming league match against Aldershot, and then let's get into the game. The bowler's going to come back in for Farrelly. Farrelly, of course, Josh Farrelly, someone that we're going to try and utilise a little bit, try and get him playing a bit. Again, one of the Thames originals. I say Thames originals, he's a regen at Thames. Pastor Adam Dixon we could involve. I guess what I decided with the midfield was bowler and Hartsleaf. It was the best option for us, right? One is a ball winner who's going to do that job and hopefully allow everyone else to flourish. Not really played this type of system before. Neither of these two players trying to create, definitely trying to get it to forward areas. And the pace, by the way, of Nathan Burns, hopefully we see it against Aldershot. It's just funny. So hopefully we get to see it again today at some point. Ollie Kanainen is doing excellent things, and sometimes I pronounce his name perfectly like then, and most of the times I do not. Right then, Aldershot. Let's play the game. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Now, our form, as I say, is really good. We're always applying opposition instructions, by the way, every single time. There's one criticism I would have of this squad right now, and it's quite an obvious criticism, although I'm going to show you why it's not the worst thing ever. We have a very, very, very big squad. The good thing about that, a lot of them aren't being paid wages weekly, so don't worry about that too much. They get appearance fees. Some of these guys are on very, very low wages. Ronaldo Gibson, Amadi, of course, is there as well. So don't worry. We're not overspending on anybody, really. Thomas Ings is on a lot of money, but is our starting right back, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And someone like Ollie Coker is on 375 quid a week. It's a good job he's here because we need him for games like today. So hopefully he can do the business for us. I don't know what his appearance fee is. I don't think it's very much. £80 if he keeps a clean sheet, goes up a little bit. So yeah, a good player to have around. Maybe someone we should think about re-signing. And I do think centre backs is probably one area where we potentially need a couple more players as well. Right, let's get into it then. I've run you through the team. I've talked you through the situation. In terms of other players that I would have wanted to bring in, ways to have done that, nope. that's nothing else I can say. Nope. But we started the season really well, and I think picking players and finding a team that play a certain system has definitely held us in good stead so far. Look, today's a tough game. Away at Aldershot, never easy. I'm looking forward to the battle. I genuinely am. Aldershot currently then are very, very mid-table, but this is very, very early in the season, and of course we are looking to see how our wingers are involved, and of course the goal-scoring talents all can up front. Hopefully we see those today. The worst thing today, folks, would be a 0-0. That's not what anybody wants, but thank you for joining me on this summer journey. I realised that I called it the summer journey, where we were going to go a bit more in depth, and then we found ourselves in October, because that's the way the league system works. There's not too much we can do as the lap runs forward and misses. A little bit close for my liking. Cornwell's come in then. Yeah, he's replaced Ferry. He's been doing pretty well. I've been doing a lot more shouting as well. I've been trying to take my Streamer Showdown shouts into account. There's like a set system, I think, with shouts that works pretty well. Is Ings going to play it to Burn? Because this is always really fun. Please, because Burn is very, very quick on this right-hand side. There he goes. Burn. Now, usually when he gets away, the cross, though, not his best. Usually when he gets away, never caught, which is really fun to watch when he's on your team, as Bowler plays it across to Hartsleaf. Collect now. Buckingham got a chance here to shoot on goal. Will he do it? Oh, it's so poor, but nicely worked, so we'll take that. They're very quick to clear the ball away, by the way, and we're back again at them as it's headed away by Bowen. Another lap brings it forward, and that's going to get us to half-time. And say a very, very mundane first half of football. Oh, we've been the better team. I'm going to give them an extra G up here. There's a lot more to come from them. Like you can see, some of them very, very happy with my additional shouting. So we'll do that. So we get the game underway. It's going to be a highlight at the very start of the half, which is always exciting. And so far, keeping a clean sheet as the ball forward. Olkanainen, he's in on goal. Left-footed. Oh, no, he's hit the post. Is he there? Oh, it's a brilliant bit of defending. I thought that was going to be 1-0 Thames. Arguably should have been. The ball over the top. I was going to say, that I'm really happy so far, and this is tempting fate a little bit. Got a clean sheet with Ollie Coker in. He's not played a lot of football this year for me, so it's nice to see him in the side and looking pretty good. As Hartsleaf and Collette, the midfield boys, are having a shocking time of it. Now, the good thing about this is for the first time this season, I feel like I'm in a position to make changes, and I can bring players on as and when we need to. Josh Farley, maybe not right now. Again, Taundry is an option for us, as Olkalainen's not had a fantastic game. Collette, Nathan Burns, I'm not getting Burns off, he's just so quick that he's so useful having on the pitch. 25 minutes gone, make a change in the middle, see if that affects anything, as we are going to start things off in the hands of Cornwell, as he goes short to Coker. And again, we play this gegenpress style, but we are good in possession, and that's something I shouldn't say when we give the ball away immediately afterwards. Ball over the top is very, very good. Coker out of position, and we are really good in possession. We are so good. Honestly, Fuse, we never give it away. For sake. Burns, though, not a good game. I don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to get him off. Taundry's coming on. It's no slouch, but Burns is having such a poor game. Manton, is this happening to me again? I'm so happy you're here. I'm so delighted. Honestly, I'm so happy. I know you can't hear me as well because I'm not near the microphone. I'm just so happy we're both watching this together. I'm glad we're having a lovely time. Is he offside? No. Why does it say 1-0? What's happening here? Nothing's happening here. I'll skip this. It's still 1-0. That's the first goal of the game. What? Editor Ben, I've not seen you for about a year, mate. I hope you've been doing all right. What just happened then? When I've watched it back, I don't know either. Doug doesn't know. None of us know. Basically, they just didn't count the second goal. So you've got a good chance to win now. So don't mess that up. I got no idea. I feel like I should be 2-0 down. I'm not 2-0 down. Every single one of my players has been booked. All right, Farrelly's going to come on in the centre. Taundry's going to play up alongside Olkalainen in the final few moments. Can we snatch an equaliser at least? Just can't have fun. Just not allowed to have fun, am I? No? No fun? Sick. Brilliant. Could have picked any of the last 3 games. Any of them. Would have been great. Not today, though. Not this one. You had a good chance to win. You messed it up. Beaten by Aldershot. Not happy with the performance. Get me out of this office. I don't know whose office I'm in. Get me out of the office. Right, well, I'm going to have to trick them, aren't I? There's no other way forward. I'm going to have to trick them and say that the video's ending when it won't. It's not really ending for us. We're going to play another match. I'm going to play Scunthorpe, and but you're not here, as far as I'm concerned. A little bit concerned that I got angry during that match and didn't fully know what happened. So that's good. All right, next game coming up. I'm actually going to play... I think I'm going to play the exact same side that played the last game. I guess we'll see what's happening with Leddy. Could bring Leddy back in at the back. Who knew that would be such a big miss? Right, Dano Leddy back in. The partnership between him and Scott is slowly developing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't worry, I'm playing another game. Thanks for watching. You take care now. See you again soon. Scunthorpe next. So just don't act natural, like I am now. Really natural. Not their 5th. God, you know how to pick him, Ben, don't you? Jesus Christ. Hereford there, 18th. That's the one I should have gone for. They're a doddle, they're easy. But you started the season well, Ben. Any game will be good fun. No, it's not. That's not how it works. Statistically, I will lose games. So I can't be... this is my second loss of the season, you know? I'm always losing them, in a way. Yeah, remember to leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time for a whole lot more. Here we go. So, bye, everyone. Bye. It's today. The game's today. Game's today. And then he's off on international duty again. Olkalainen, off he goes. So he's bound to have a good game today, because then he's pissing off for 3 weeks again. It's not 3 weeks. It just feels like... It feels like 3 weeks. Right, I'm going to play Adam Dixon in there as the shadow striker. We're going to take Collette out, who is very, very hit and miss, it feels like. So Colette's going to come in. So Colette's going to go out, and Dixon's going to come in. Scunthorpe now. Hopefully the boys think that this isn't being recorded, and we should be fine. I have selected the team there without actually selecting the team. I hope we're fit. I hope we're ready. So that's gone. Oh, dear. All right, good team. So here we go then. Thames versus Scunthorpe. Just me, my computer, and one of Doug's toys. So we have fun here, viewers, let me tell you. If he'd have scored that, I'd have been furious. All right then, here we go. Look, this is I'm not talking, don't need to talk. I'll just observe. Get him there on that wing, plays it back, there he is. Good effort. I mean, it was quite good actually. This is literally better than the Aldershot game already. We've actually had a shot, viewers. Ings corner, playing that in, is he? No. Do you know what I'll do? I'll do this like a nature documentary. And here we see the young... I don't know where this is going, really. This young team dressed in red and white as they try and score for the first time in 3 years. Of course, the process of scoring goals is one that Thames FC are not used to. In fact, Thames AFC, of course, Thames FC, the older brother, different breed, as forward goes Scunthorpe, and they've nearly shot and scored, but not this time. as the manager on the sideline decides to encourage the team to try something slightly different. We wonder if that will be what happens. A throw-in on the far side is put in, the cross falls to Burns, and the finish outrageous. It remains 0-0. I'll tell you, Attenborough wouldn't stay this calm at this. He wouldn't be this calm. He'd be fuming. I don't know if he's a Thames fan, but it'd be livid. 0-0. We're dominating these boys. Come on. There's another throw-in on the far side as they repeat the same pattern of play over and over again. Leddy inside now to Bowler, who finds Burns, who looks for a shot on goal and scores the greatest strike of his life. It's his third goal of the season, and I'm not happy that you're seeing it, although I am, because I don't know where I am. Hello? The thing is, Attenborough does these documentaries like he's there. He's not. He's in a London studio. He's wearing loafers. Like it's not happening. It's not happening. We must stay quiet to not disturb the birds. What do you mean, disturb the birds? You're in Acne. What are you talking about? Sorry. He does I'm a big fan of Attenborough. Good guy. We're winning 1-0, by the way. Absolutely dominating Scunthorpe, who were, before this game, right next to us. And now they are near us. Ings has got a throw-in to Scott, to Dixon. Look at us keep the ball really well. I'll see if I'll try it when... Look at that, ball forward. Just don't say those words. Don't say keep it really well. Burns, forward. Olkalainen, he's off on international duty. He'll miss 3 games, but can he finish this? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at the state of him. Philip. That is naughty. Philip. 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 Philip Philip. I've remixed that. That's not what the original was. We've scored a goal, though. Olkalainen's got on goal here. The keeper, he's dropped him and just dinked it. So casual, so cool. I love it. And there goes the young Finn as he races towards goal with a supreme finish. Thank you, Richard. David. They're brothers. They're Attenborough brothers. 20 minutes to go. Absolutely cruising, by the way, as this is going to be a move and a half. Let me tell you, I can sense it. Scott brings it out of defence. Launches one foot. What is with that, by the way? Why is that a new thing we're doing every single time we pick up the ball? They're in on goal. It's great defending. Scott, it's a horrendous defending. We've cleared it away. I don't know what's going on. All right, Scunthorpe don't appear to be finished in this game yet. Ball forward, very good. Hughes, it's a brilliant tackle. I mean, Cornwell there dived anyway. I think it was Leddy as we're diving in all over the place here. Brilliant defending. 2-0. Looking very good. I'm going to praise the boys. They've done sensationally well so far, as we can maybe make a change just to slow things down a little bit. Dale Brock's going to come on for Adam Dixon. He's had a pretty poor game, actually. He's certainly not been the pivotal point of this attack. But look at the league table, viewers. Look where we sit. Second in it. Forget the Aldershot game. It's over. It's done. This is where the real action happened. Brilliant from the back 3. Brilliant from the front 3. The attacking midfielder was a disgrace. But apart from that, look, we look really good there. People had written us off. We are predicted to be bottom of the table, and we're out here beating Scunthorpe. This system works. And I feel far happier than I did about 7 minutes ago. If you enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, make sure you're subscribed. And I'll be live streaming over the weekends, or maybe even tonight. So do check it out, twitch.tv/DoctorBenjy, and I'll see you very, very soon. If this video hit, and look, we had a chat about it earlier this week. If this video hits 1,000 likes, I will make sure there is at least one video this weekend. Or there will definitely be one video this weekend if we hit it. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Goodbye. Promise. And if I don't, I'll resign from Thames in absolute disgrace. That might happen anyway, to be honest.